102nd video. We are now marching to the figure of 200. Thank you so much for your love, support. For these videos are really helping a lot of people, I understand. Righto, let's start. Memory. Are you also having a problem with your memory? Well, I am going to share with you a small, powerful secret which will help you to improve your memory drastically. Just do this for 5 days. I learned it and I am doing it and I have got the results. So will you get the results. I am sure about it. Let's do today something very simple. You must have heard of these prepositions. On, over, above, on top of, small, 4 small prepositions. Let's learn how we use them, and there's a lot of confusion. At times we are not sure which one to use, which one to prefer over the other. Right? Over. When do you use over? You use over when there is movement, there is action, and you are referring to something higher. But there got to be a movement. Let's say there's a town and the birds are pardon me for that, the birds are flying over the town. The cat jumped over the dog. The horse jumped over the fence. There is movement. I'm sure you can appreciate it's very crystal clear, isn't it? Do write in the comment box, and you know I always am thinking and I'm trying and I'm getting the best of information and knowledge and skill in spoken English for all of us. Right? You use over when you're dealing with numbers also. The population of India is over 135 crores now. Over. You can even write it as 100 plus. There were over 100 guests at the gathering. When you want to cover something, you can use over. Right? Put a hand over your head. Right? Put a hand over your mouth in these pandemic times. Very important. Put your hand over your mouth. You know the reason why you should do it. When you're using over before a noun or adjective or a verb, it creates a new meaning altogether. For example, take weight. Overweight. That's right, more than what you prefer. And more will lead you to obese, O-B-E-S-E. Coming up in your screen, obese is beyond normal, beyond, much more beyond. Obese, overweight. She is overweight and that is why she is suffering from hypertension. Overestimate. I overestimated my capabilities and therefore I did not succeed in the exam. Override. You override is you take control of. If there is a given situation where you are supposed to be using the capacity of that machine, for example a computer, you override the system of the computer. Override. You take control of that. Right, so these were some of the nuances, the small tits and bits, the nuts and bolts of over, preposition over. I'm sure you have got an insight, a deeper insight into the use of over. Coming up now is above. Above is when generally there is no movement, but there is a physical element involved. Right? But it has got to be in the same plane. You can say, you can definitely, you can see that the temperature, today's temperature is over, above the average. Pardon me for that, above. Today's temperature is above the average of the last 1 week, right? Okay, and you can mention about, let's say, clouds are all over the town landscape. Clouds are all over the town, all over. There's no movement, the clouds are just there. There is physicality involved in it, right? And they are in the same plane. The prices of the goods are above average, right? So there is a benchmark, there is a point of reference, and with reference to that, you say over, above that, oh, above that, above. Okay, coming now on to the on. On is when you are going to put something on, or on some surface or some physical surface. Put the book on the table. Put the cup on the table. Right? Anything you're putting on the table, you can say put it on the table. Right, now you put the book on the table and you want to put a pen on the book. So you won't say on 2 times. You will say put the pen on top of the book, because the book is already on the table, right? I hope you got that. So on top of something, right? And there are 2 examples we have here where you can use either or the prepositions. Hang the painting above the fireplace, or you can use hang the painting over the fireplace. Put a blanket over my legs, or put a blanket on my legs. Either of them are fine. Coming up to the last one of these prepositions is on top of. On top of is generally in addition to. So if I have a certain few of my problems and I also now have a stubborn boss, I can always say on top of my problems, now I have a stubborn boss. Right, on top of is in addition to. So this is the removal of confusion and arrival of clarity in our spoken English, and I'm sure that you have enjoyed today's preposition exposition. Right? Now I'm gonna share with you the trick of memory improvement. Okay. Now what you need to do is do this for 5 days. I've done it and I've got very good results. Just before you sleep, 20 minutes is all you require every day for 5 days. Close your eyes, lie down on a bed, close your eyes just before you're sleeping, and recall the major events of the day. For example, what time did you get up? What did you have for breakfast? What time did you move for office? What time did you reach in the office? What you did in the office? What time did you leave? Whom did you talk to? Generally, major events of the day. Do it 20 minutes just before sleeping. Close your eyes and recall these events. Day number 2. Be more specific. What time did you get up? What did you have for breakfast? What kind of a tea you had? What kind of a bread you had? Go into a little bit more specifics. And what kind of transport you used? What was the color of that transport? What time did you meet your boss first thing in the morning? Whom did you wish, etc. Go into a deeper detail. On the 3rd day, get up, you again recall, and now you listen to the words you had spoken in the morning, the first sentence you spoke, the first greeting you had done with whomsoever, your mother, father, brother, husband, sister, whatever. What you spoke, what you saw, what you wore. Go deeper and deeper and deeper into it. Recall this hour by hour, right? Day number 4 is gone, and day number 5, you are now going into the final stage. You recall each and everything which you saw, which you heard, which you felt, the kind of feelings which were associated. Pictures recalling is very important because our mind thinks and works with pictures, not words. So if you have to remember a formula written on a piece of paper, it's the piece of paper's image which comes to your mind, and that's how you remember that data. Data itself has got no meaning. So here in this exercise, 20 minutes every day, we are going deeper and deeper into every event you recall and do this for 5 days. The 5th day will be the one which will be the shortest, because by that time your mind has already got programmed and you have given a signal to your mind that I am interested in recalling everything which happens with me every day. So this is one of the techniques I have used. Please use this technique and revert back in the comment box after 5 days. Your memory will be absolutely wonderful. If it was poor, it will become good. If it was good, it will become better. And if it was better, it will become excellent. And with this, I am going to now come to the end of this video with the request to you always, please like, share, subscribe to these videos and make them viral. Let them go to the farthest corner of our country and even beyond. Thank you so much. Wishing you the very best in your family, in your career, in your personal growth, in your money generation, and good health. Take care of yourself. Friends, viewers, ladies and gentlemen, this is a big goodbye to you till we meet for the 103rd video tomorrow. Goodbye.